Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Man, just got finished watching the Eagles versus the Seahawks. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. See that? Stick just fell. Okay. Literally just got finished watching the Eagles and the Seahawks. You know something? I better not hear nothing about no Carson Wentz anymore. I don't want to hear anything about Carson Wentz, the first round quarterback. There's a reason why he was drafted in the first round. I don't want to hear nothing about Carson Wentz being an elite quarterback. I don't want to hear nothing about Carson Wentz being able to do things that other quarterbacks can't. I don't want to hear nothing about Carson Wentz. He's got nobody around him, that he's throwing to lawn furniture. I don't want to hear anything about Carson Wentz being an elite quarterback. Carson Wentz sucks. He stinks. He's garbage. He is the worst quarterback in the NFC East. And I'll put Ben DiNucci in that case there too. Because Carson Wentz is terrible. He's terrible. They had 4 freaking yards of offense their first 5 drives. Let me say that again. They had 4 yards of offense on their first 5 possessions. Now, he did get a garbage time touchdown and some yards at the end to help pad the stats. But I believe he was well under at home. Okay, and understand Seattle going across the country usually doesn't play well. He was under 200 yards at home against the secondary of Seattle's, which was their weakest link. Seattle's secondary stinks. Carson Wentz took, I think, 7 sacks tonight. 7 sacks. Now, he didn't fumble, so I'll give him credit for that one. Another thing I better not hear anything about anymore either is Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. You out your damn mind. I have never in my life heard somebody so coddled before. Somebody that they are so willing to make excuses for. Even tonight, I'm listening to Philly 500. And if you tuned in for our live stream, some people said, well, why you got that guy on there? Because it's Philly 500 literally melting down and cussing out his own team. And it's just something narcissistic about it. That's just kind of fun to be there as we go through our own misery, seeing others miserable too. And Philly 500, he's miserable right now because his team stinks. They suck. They're terrible. They're atrocious. But this needs to end the whole conversation of Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz. And I don't want to hear, because see, here's the kind of crap that you dumbasses will go through and say, well, Carson Wentz has got a ring. Well, you know what? Yeah, he's got a ring. But when it came to crunch time games, was his ass out there? Did they build a statue of him outside of the stadium? Because, see, this goes back to that same other bullshit that you guys keep going through and trying to talk and prop him up. That when he misses passes, he doesn't have good receivers. It's funny how all of the things that you guys let him get away with, that you were killing my quarterback, Dak Prescott, for. Dinking and dunking. Dak Prescott, yeah, they winning, but, he can't get the ball downfield. He dinking and dunking Dak. Dinking and dunking. This guy, if you look up dinking and dunking, you'll see a picture of Carson Wentz. You'll see that picture of him right up there. When you talk about turnovers, the dude's got 19 turnovers, I believe, on the season. No player beyond him has more than, I think, 10. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think my bad. Actually, forget that. I'm wrong on that. I think Tom Brady is actually, I think he's got 11 or 12 interceptions. But Carson Wentz himself has more turnovers than I think all but 2 teams in the NFL. Not players, teams. I think there's only 2 teams, Cowboys being one of them, that has more turnovers than Carson Wentz. He's atrocious. And here's what actually makes me feel good. I know that next year, God willing, that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones don't mess it up. I can look and say, well, I think Dak can play better than Ben DiNucci. I think Dak can play better than Double G. I think Dak can play better than Andy Dalton. And I think that this Dallas Cowboys team with Dak will be a lot better than without him. I can look and say that that quarterback is going to make the difference for my Cowboys. Are we going to say that Hurts maybe will make the Eagles a better team? Maybe, because he certainly couldn't make them much worse than what they were. But here's the thing that's crazy. I'm trying to understand. I have to be like Philly 500 right now and start questioning the coaching. You made this hype up of Hurts was getting more snaps. Okay, I get that. And you bring him in the game, and he throws 1 pass. And it's completed. At that time, was the longest completion that you had. Then you bring him in for a second play, for 1 play, and you have him hand off the football. The only thing you did by doing this stuff and talking about him getting more snaps or possibly him getting more snaps is you mess up the psyche of your quarterback. And now, I think you have to go to Hurts next week. I don't see how you can't go to Hurts next week. Your situation is screwed up. And right now, you got a lot of people in Philly calling for Carson Wentz's head, calling for Doug Peterson's head, and talk about blowing that thing up. You talk about a one-hit wonder. Woo! So yeah, it's bad for my Cowboys. It's been a bad, rough season. We only had our quarterback for 4 games. But at least our future looks a little bit brighter than the Eagles. Well, it's late. And I'm tired. I've been real tired. If you hadn't noticed, I've been doing a lot of yawning. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I go to bed tired. I fall asleep. But I only sleep for a couple of hours and then I'm wide awake. Keep wanting to sleep. I'm tired, but I just can't sleep. What I wouldn't do for a really good full night's rest. Well, I'm going to try. Shout out to everybody out there. I know there were a couple people, somebody had said, I'm sorry I forgot your name, that you just got out of the hospital. I hope it was nothing serious. Hope you're feeling better. I know there's a lot of people that are suffering through this season and this season and this year. We just found out that 2 of my wife's cousins died from COVID last week. And yeah, they're my age. Been too much death this year. Too many people hurt. But be thankful for what you got and just keep working hard at it every day. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'll see you in the morning.